Hey, what's going on YouTube? Rylan here in the garage gym, and today I'm excited because I actually get to take something apart here, and inside this envelope from Avery is my new ENDCAPS. Now, before I keep going on this video, I want to give a shout out to Brandon Campbell from Basement Brandon, Brandon Campbell. He's the reason I even got this far with this whole idea. It's his idea. So Brandon, shout out to you. I'm gonna put a link to your video in my description below. I appreciate everything you've done, man. And this is a kind of a follow-up to Brandon's how-to video on changing out your boneyard end caps to a custom cap. So stay tuned. I'm gonna tell you how I did it, and we'll see if it works right now. Okay, we're back, and just like I was talking about in the intro, I ordered some custom end caps to replace the boneyard caps on my barbells. I have about, I think, 5 boneyard bars, and why not change it out? I found a video from Basement Brandon, and he actually has a whole how-to on how to do this on YouTube, and that's what got me here. So I watched his video, and I highly recommend you go do that and follow the steps. And the first step was to make your logo, number one. So get your logo figured out, or however you want to do that. That's going to be the first step you need to do. And luckily my wife made our logo, and I have it in different sizes and different fonts, templates, everything else, and was able to get that sectioned off into a perfect square. And that's what you're going to have to do, is get it into a square, then you can turn it into a circle basically. But what you do is you go to Avery's website, and I'll show you some screenshots of that. And again, go to Basement Brandon's video. I don't want to take away from his. He really walks it through the details on how to do all that, and he does a great job at doing that. I believe the size you want to go with is a 1.6 inch circle, and this is what it looks like when it's done. I already did one of these, and I cheated because I practiced already once, but this is what it'll turn into when you've got it printed off. And see if we can get that to focus. There we go. It wants to focus on me. But so that's one sheet of them. I think I had to buy 32 total barbell and end cap stickers, because the minimum orders. They have a minimum amount that you can order depending on the type of paper you use. So I went and spent a couple dollars more, I think it was like $2 more, and got the waterproof metallized paper, and that's what it looks like here. We'll see if we can get that to focus on there. You can see it has a metal sheen to it. The actual print itself is still going to have the white to it, but that's what costs a little bit more, and also made me have to buy a ton more of these, which is cool. It's good to have some extra, and we can slap them on some different barbells and stuff like that. I love how the logo turned out. Shout out to Avery, because when I made it, I actually had messed up and didn't have it centered properly on the page when I ordered it. Their technician emailed me, said, hey, we've made some adjustments, just make sure you like these, and actually fixed my mess up. So that was cool. Avery, that was really cool. You guys did that. And I can't remember the cost. I'm gonna look it up and put it in the video as I'm talking here, and show you how much it cost to buy all of these. And again, I think it was like 32. I've got, how many sheets? Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at this. We've got a ton. So, okay, now, how does this translate into your boneyard bar? Let's find out. That's the next step. So, let me put this down, and you're gonna wanna get a set of these. And this is just some circlip pliers right here. I happen to have an entire set, so I just found the ones that are gonna work for me. Now, you want them to squeeze and pull the circlip in because it's an inner circlip. So circlip's in here. Now be very careful when you're doing this that you're holding onto it and you're not going to just let it go flying because it's under pressure. So grab a hold of that circlip in there, and then you're going to squeeze your pliers together. You don't have to go super crazy with it, and then pull the circlip out. It's as simple as that. There's your circlip right there, and I'm holding pressure on it not to damage the camera. Okay, so I'm going to let that off. There it is. Done deal. Does it matter which direction it goes in? No, it doesn't matter. It's going to be just fine. So now you've got this little end cap piece here that has the boneyard sticker on it. Now what you're going to need to do is get... Hey, what's going on? I'm in the middle of doing the rest of my bars, and I just did a couple bars and found a trick for you. So if you're pulling this little cap out, don't worry about that small screwdriver. I got a better idea. It is a magnet. Just grab any magnet you've got, and just like this, watch. Done. The cap is out, and it's easy to put it back in that way as well. So use a magnet instead of the screwdriver. That'll save you a bunch of time. And yeah, just wanted to share with you that little trick that I just found. All right. Okay, so we've got this little cap, this little plate out of here, and that is what it looks like. And it says boneyard on that side, and then the other side here is where we're going to put our new sticker. There we go. And one other good thing about having a ton of extra is if you mess up, it's not going to be the end of the world. All right, my daughter just jumped in here. She wanted to know if we're getting a milkshake today. I don't know if you saw that or not in between everything going on there. I just took this sticker, just stuck it on there. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect because your circlip's gonna hide that outer ring anyway. So, okay, once you've got your sticker on your plate, so again, one side has boneyard, the other side has whatever you decided to make, and just simply slide it back in. This kind of gets a little tricky because it has to be absolutely perfect. So you kind of use that screwdriver that I was telling you about to tap it in there. And now once it's all the way in, you'll see the circlip groove. So just make sure it's all the way past that. Grab your circlip. It doesn't matter which way it goes. Obviously this whole thing spins, so it doesn't matter that way. Your circlip will matter depending on where your emblem is. You might want to look at putting the tails of the circlip since they're a little bit wider. For me, I'm going to put them down at the bottom, and I'll show you a picture of this in the B-roll in a second, explaining why I'm going to do that. But there we go. So push that circlip in there, and you hear a little snap, and that's how you know that you've got it all the way in. And if you need to adjust it, now I kind of screwed that one up, messing around too much with the circlip. So hey, that's good advice for you. I'm going to use a new sticker in a second, and I'll fix it. But I'll show you a close-up of what happened. Because the plate and the circlip are so tight together, if you move the circlip at all, it's going to scratch your sticker. It's going to move around. So, hey, it happens. It's not a big deal. You can fix it, and it's not expensive. So I'm glad it happened to me, so at least I can show you, make sure that you don't do the same thing. So once you get your circlip in, don't touch it, don't move it, don't do anything. Just leave it. Some bars are going to have a different tolerance there, and that's going to be sloppier. You're going to have more space, and then other ones you won't. So that's it. There it is. Now that spins like that. No more boneyard. Got the custom end on there. And again, thank you to Basement Brandon Campbell. Appreciate you doing that other video that got me to this point. So great follow-up on your tutorial. It really worked out well. I followed your steps and went through the whole process. And again, everything worked out good. Here we are. We're putting them in. I'm going to go grab a few more bars here in a moment and switch them all out. But in the meantime, I just wanted to show you guys how to do this, and yeah, turned out really well. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, and check us out on Instagram. Alrighty, so have a good day. See ya. Okay, there we go. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, Dad's recording YouTube. Yeah. I don't think they can see you.